Hey guys, this is Tim speaking from the Skyrocket Strategy channel. Today I'm going to review a new framework, a classic from McKinsey, called McKinsey's Portfolio of Initiatives framework. It is a model that was developed around 2002 by Emeritus Director and Senior Partner Lowell L. Bryan. The approach is to take into consideration that the future of a business is not foreseeable as it may appear. It's actually relatively interesting in terms of combination of the classic three horizons model from McKinsey, which you can also find on our channel, and Courtney's level of uncertainty model. The gist of the framework, which you can see here on the right-hand side, is to position initiatives for a given company in a more flexible and evolutionary framework in the context of a more uncertain business environment. It attempts to position strategies as actions in a non-stop evolving portfolio of initiatives. The portfolio has to be constantly updated to see at which stage you are at. So knowledge, actions, prototype, or scale. Minimum every 6 months. And some initiatives need to be taken away and new added. So the process never stops. So the idea is to make these initiatives evolve, so it implies encompassing quite a number of potential consequences, such as changing the organization to new conditions, changing capabilities, making divestitures, making acquisitions, changing the business model, etc., etc. So the model has two dimensions. One is time, and the other is level of familiarity or risk. So you have uncertain, unfamiliar, familiar on the y-axis, on the x-axis, short-term, medium-term, long-term. So when you make the different combinations, you have this 9-box matrix. The best one being working on things which are incredibly familiar and which have long-term kind of potentials, because the risk there is very low and the impact on your market cap can be very heavy. So that's how I call it unicorn invest heavily. What I did personally here is create what you would do in each different combination. The original model doesn't have it. It looks more like this with no kind of actions. The familiarity and specificity of this model is to have this plotted Excel graph on top, which you can kind of use for your own initiatives as a company, associating both parameters and the potential size of the market cap. This actually gives different kinds of profiles for the company. Balance, reverse, no focus, short-term, no growth, long-term, blah, 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 blah. So you have various different things linked to how your initiatives are positioned. Behind this, if you click on Edit Data in Excel, you have the actual model. The actual model has all the necessary parameters for you to play with. So what you have to input is the potential size of your market caps, initiative names, the stage gate steps, or where you're at in the process, knowledge, scale, approach, type, or action, the timing in which you want to launch the initiative, your expertise level, your existing stakes and your strength of partnerships to determine your level of familiarity, the initiative to launch time being for the x-axis. And all this works by itself and calculates outputs and strategic actions, which you can see here. You can also change a bit the wording of the 9 boxes here very easily by changing the parameters and other parameters here. Of course, like always with Skyrocket, you have a methodology associated with it, step by step, which you can see here. Quite enjoyable. Yeah, that's about it. So if you have any questions on this classic strategy framework by McKinsey and Lowell L. Bryan, let me know. I'd be happy to help you out. I've used this a couple of times with companies I've worked with, and it's been a very, very useful framework. So use it well and talk soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.